Greetings, friends, and welcome to a special edition of A Quantum Leap Year. I am Tim Lee. Thank you so much. Friends, let me get straight to it. This is a special edition of A Quantum Leap Year because I have made a very serious decision to take a very serious leap of faith. A very serious leap of faith. And that leap is that on Tuesday, yesterday, submitted my letter of resignation as the Director of Housing and Residence Life at Chicago State University. This has been a very, very, very difficult and very emotional decision, and it's been something I've been toiling over, as you might be able to see from in past videos in the past several weeks. So if you look at the, trusting oneself and letting go and getting over fear, I mean, this is all, building up to this decision that I've been kind of feeling and kind of afraid of and kind of, not sure about. Have I saved enough money? No. Do I know where I'm going? No. But one thing I do know is that I can't talk about a quantum leap of faith, even if I wasn't recording this, and not take those leaps of faith, right? So, one of the things I do know is where I am, and what I do know is that this is the next step. And there's a difference between knowing, and knowing, if you know what I mean, right? So when I know the step after this and I know it, I'm going to take it. And that's the way my life has been lived. I never thought that I would be a director of housing and residence life. I never thought that I would be a youth minister. I never thought that I would have and done what I've done. So it's like my life unfolds before me. I haven't made a 5-year or 10-year plan, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but that just hasn't been my story. Um, I will say that, you know, I'll say it this way. Today on Facebook, or yesterday on Facebook, I posted a picture of me of how I would look, a prediction of how I would look in the future, and it is it's from like Face App, I think that's what it's called. So, it was eerily pretty realistic. But what that Face App cannot predict, and what no app can predict, is where you're going to be in your old age, as relates to your finances, as relates to your having a level of fulfillment, your love life, what I'm saying, all those things like that. And one of the things that I think that I don't want to say I'm afraid of, but one of my fears is that I will be a could have been, would have been, and should have been, which I think is worse than it has been. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to be that guy who could have been, should have been, and would have been all these things if he invested in himself, if he bet on himself, if he believed in himself, if he took a chance on himself. You see what I'm saying? So, a lot of millennials may be able to relate, but we've been taught, you go to school, you get a job in your field, or a good job, whether it's in your field or not, and you live that life. You get a promotion, you climb that ladder. You might have to move into another ladder and get another job and do well. And for me, and I can only speak for me, and I don't know if others can relate, while the money's good, and the social status and all the stuff like that is good, there is still some sort of emptiness in some cases. And I am uninterested in dying having not tried, right? So this year, this quantum leap year, after this leap of faith, I'm going to take a year to do those things, to believe in myself, to invest in myself, to bet on myself. And a large part of it, I just want to create. I've had ideas for days. I've put them off. I have books. I have poems. I have songs. I have musicals. I have productions. I have music. Did I say musicals? Plays, movies. my God. You know what I'm saying? So I want to create those things. I am at my core a teacher. So I want to make sure I'm still teaching in these ways. It seems like people are really resonating with these videos and hopefully the lessons that I'm learning or the nuggets that I'm dropping. So I want to ask you all to continue to support me whatever way you can. How can you support? One, and the easiest way you can support, of course, is to subscribe, to like the videos, to share the videos, the algorithms on YouTube and all the other video things like that really, really, really helps. So if you want to do something that is almost effortless, it may take at most 10 to 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour if I get so talkative of your time. Look at the videos and do all that stuff. If you want to be more serious and be like, you know what, Tim Lee, I love you. You've done so much for me. I don't know. I'm just give you all my money. I do have a Cash App. It's called Tim Lee Concepts. You can do that. I started a Patreon a while ago that I never really promoted. You can see that probably in the links below. But y'all, this is it. It got serious. This is a quantum leap year, and this is the first big leap. There will be others, but I ask you to just keep me lifted. Prayer. Keep me lifted in prayer. Keep me in your positive thoughts, and let's just run on and, as they say in the church, see what the end is going to be. Again, I really am thankful to Chicago State for all that I've learned in these 5 years and 8 months. I'm leaving a lot on the table. I have over 500 hours of sick time I'm leaving, and the maximum number of vacation hours. So, I've given a lot to this place, and I love all the people who I've encountered here and all the years I've been here very, very dearly. So I'm going to be leaving Chicago State. I'm going to be leaving Chicago, Illinois, and walking by faith. Walking by faith. Friends, this has been a special edition of A Quantum Leap Year. If you have not done so already, like the video, subscribe to the video, and I really, really, really look forward to communicating with you and seeing what you will think about these things. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.